In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Nikola Jokic and his amazing passing ability, and probably one of the reasons, actually it is one of the reasons why he won Finals MVP just yesterday. So let's get down, let's check out Nikola Jokic and why he is such an amazing passer and how you can be an amazing passer too. Now, if you want to be able to shoot the basketball better yourself, guess what? Down in the description below, there is the hardest basketball shooting workout that you can do so that you can shoot the basketball better. Okay, so in this first play, it's a horns play. We have Nikola Jokic setting a screen for Jamal Murray, who is then going to roll towards the basket or cut towards the basket after the screen. What we will then have is the pass by Gordon into Jokic, who then quickly passes it to Murray on the cut. And we can see that right here. Now, what does he do that is so amazing in this play? Well, a lot of players, what they will do is they'll pivot, they'll waste time, and then they'll look at the player and they will then, of course, telegraph the pass. By him in his body looking towards the sideline and his head looking towards Murray, he's able to quickly make that pass over the top. And I'm not talking about a lob pass as we see at the younger age groups. This is a nice hard pass, straight line pass over top that will allow him to get that ball into Murray, who can then finish at the rim. This is another horns play, and basically what they're doing is a quick pass into Jokic from Murray, and then Gordon's going to set the back screen on Murray, who is then going to attack the basket. And that is exactly what we see here. While this player is worried slightly because of the fake pass to Murray, he never dropped off. There was no communication on defense, and this is what happens at the younger age groups too, which is why this play is so great. Definitely go down in the description below for the complete or for the high school horns basketball playbook, because it's down there as well if you're a coach. And this is a fantastic play that you can run yourself, but this is why Jokic is such an amazing passer. It's the plays that they run, but also he keeps that ball high. He's not just looking at Murray, he's looking around the court. If we actually really look at what he's doing with his head, he's looking at Murray, he looks away, he looks back to Murray, and then he makes that pass. Murray is wide open, there was no communication on defense, and that is why he was able to score there. So the thing with Jokic is the fact that he'll actually hold the ball in the post for a good amount of time. And what I mean by that is if we really look at the clock, he gets that ball in the post when there is about 17 seconds left on the shot clock. He gets that ball, he holds it until 13 seconds, and that's when he draws that second defender. That's a whole 4 seconds with the ball. Remember all those coaches that say, including myself, who say, never hold the ball in the post, never hold it too long, you're going to be slowing down the offense. But if you're an offensive threat like Jokic, especially in the low post, and you can draw double teams, then this is actually a strategy that you can run as a player yourself, but you have to be a potent scorer first. As soon as you get that double team, you don't look to score. This is not a challenge by the other team. This is not the other team saying, hey, I want to challenge you to score on 2 guys. This is them just trying to stop you. You need to be pass first at this point, and that's exactly what he does, and he's able to get his teammate an open 3. He even looks over his shoulder in the same play because he was looking and waiting for that secondary defender to drop off, because this is what Jokic looks for. The whole game plan of teams trying to double the guy is not smart in my opinion at all, because he's waiting for it. He wants that double team because that's how he's going to get a ton of assists. That's how they win. And that's exactly what they did in this game. And then coming off of this screen, he doesn't look to score first. Look, he's not even an offensive threat. He's standing straight up and down. There is no threat to his game right here. However, he's got a teammate who's posting up down low, and he quickly gets that ball bounce passed into him for that assist. But to be a great passer, you need to be a great scorer as well. You need to be able to score. If you can't score, then nobody's going to be guarding you all that tight. They're not going to be throwing double teams, which means that you're not going to be able to have as many open players to pass to. So if you are a prolific scorer, guess what? You can also be a prolific passer as well, like Jokic. And anytime that you get the ball when you're rolling off of a screen down the middle of the paint, you have to understand that you're going to be drawing help defenders. And if that's the case, You got to have teammates who have to understand how to attack the basket when their defenders drop off on them. And that's exactly what we see here. This player seen that there was a massive hole in the defense. And because of that, he cut to the basket. And because Jokic is pass first, he's always looking for the player to pass to. He has options. He's got this player cutting, or he's got the player out on the three-point line. He's got options. He passes to the low post because, of course, that was the best option in this case. The other thing I really want to point out is the fact that he keeps that ball high. Even though this pass was a bit low, it was right at his hip, he was able to get that ball with his two hands, keep it up high. Now, if he was to keep it down here, there would be multiple players trying to steal that ball. A lot of referees will say if the ball is down here, they're not going to call the foul, especially the referees that I tend to have as a coach up here in Canada. You could literally have your arms ripped off if you have the ball down here. You could literally have a player hugging you with the ball down here, and they're not going to call a foul. And because of that, you have to keep that ball high. That's what teaches you to keep that ball high. And because he kept that ball high, he had that passing lane. He had that passing window right here, and he was able to make that pass to Green, and Green was able to score. And we see that once again. Jokic drives down the middle of the key. He draws a second defender. He's got teammates who understand as soon as somebody drops off of you, they leave you to double team the ball, you have to cut to the basket. If this is the one thing that you learn in this video, that is if somebody has the ball other than you and your defender drops off of you, don't just stand there and do nothing. You have to cut to the basket, because if you've got a good teammate who can pass, you can get some alley-oop dunks as we see right here. Definitely go check out my hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below, and my Horns High School playbook that is down there if you're a basketball coach. Of course, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time in one of my videos. I hope that this video has helped you become a better passer, especially in the low post.